There's a lot of uncertainty surrounding these tariffs. They're certainly keeping Wall Street in a perpetual state of anxiety.
Joining us now is Mark Hamrick, Senior Economic Analyst with Bankrate, to talk about these impacts. Mark, good to see you. Start us off here with why the stock market is reacting so negatively to news of these tariffs.
The stock market does not love the idea of a trade war, and so we saw the market recover by mid-session. And I think this was ultimately just sort of a garden variety day for the stock market. I think many economists and others have been essentially betting that this will not be something that is long-lasting, and if the news of the last 12 hours or so is any indication, the fact that this is being put off for at least a month suggests, at least affecting Canada and Mexico, that the impacts of this will not be long-lasting or significant. But to answer the question in another way, uncertainty is sort of poison for investors, and we're dealing with some mix right now of uncertainty and certainty. And so people don't like this volatile environment. It makes it difficult to plan for businesses, to know how their profits may be derived in the near term as well as in the intermediate term.
Not long-lasting impacts. That's certainly encouraging to hear that. But a lot of folks today looking at their 401ks, very concerned about that. So what would you recommend for those with 401ks? What should we be doing with all this uncertainty?
Generally nothing. We have our 401ks for the purpose of retirement funding. If someone is very close to retirement, then they probably should be thinking about whether they can stomach the potential risk that will be with us here for some time to come. The risks associated with policy uncertainty and even monetary policy, with the Federal Reserve deciding just last week not to lower interest rates for the first time in 4 meetings. Most people are going to need their retirement funding for many, many years. We hope that the people who are listening will be tapping that retirement funding, and using it for many, many years. So that is essentially what they're going to be dealing with.
Mark, will certain goods be impacted more than others?
Well, of course, right now, as we look at the current situation, apologies, the lights just went out. I think that, we look at food coming from Canada and Mexico, if those tariffs are imposed. We look at cars and car parts. We're very reliant on car parts, even for the automobiles that have final assembly here in the United States. We look at electronics, we look at machinery, and of course, petroleum products for the northern part of the Midwest coming from Canada. That affects petroleum or crude oil as well.
So no doubt impact our daily lives. Mark Hamrick, Senior Economic Analyst with Bankrate. We appreciate your insight this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.